everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. She has returned from a month off, and she has learned absolutely nothing as we go to Chachachilla, who is a VTuber who we may or may not remember, but I will remind you of who she was. She was somebody, and is somebody, that at one point in time did attack Apollo for a random reason, and has it against her. And this is Apollo. Apollo used to be called Apollo Mythos, now called ApollloRyze. And she is also known for the situation that she had about a Minecraft server where she thought someone was doing ableism, etc. It was a SVA server, and of course SVA doesn't do that. No one in SVA does that. It was an RP server, and she misunderstood, made a big issue of it. And here we are again with her making big issues again. We have here, though, she stopped around March 1st, around there. She went away from everything around March 1st, and then came back recently, March 31st, 30 days after she had left. We have it here. The fact that somebody can lie about trauma, then post something that proves they don't have trauma at all baffles me. Like saying somebody posted revenge stuff of you, and then posting that of yourself, almost as if it never happened. I think it's funny that she accused me of that stuff, the revenge stuff, and she said that she had horrible trauma from it. Just go and post, and just to go and post, stuff of her again, of herself. Like, do you realize these two things are contradictory? And she still posted the proof that I doxed her or harassed her. Hasn't posted proof of that or any of that, but those claims ruined my career. Really funny, Apollo, you're almost 40. Hope you're having fun bullying a 22-year-old. So the way people are reacting to this, of course, first of all, to the revenge stuff, they say here, posting that of yourself, and by posting pictures you are comfortable with or want to be public, and having someone else share that stuff, or as images, that you're two completely different things. Basically, if you are doing it through yourself, of course, it is empowering. But having someone do it just to harass you, or having someone do that stuff, grab that stuff and then just post it out there without your consent, is something totally different. It's not contradictory. It's something totally, absolutely different. Let's continue here about, the other things. Say, could have left it alone and the internet forget, but you had to come back and stir things back up. Why don't you take Flork's advice like you said you would? Just shut the F up and move on with your life. You are fighting an uphill battle that you'll never win. The faster you let go, the faster people will forget about it and leave you alone. Other people are just saying, move on. Just like, it's a bad battle to fight. It's a dumb battle to fight. It's a battle that you shouldn't even try to fight because they're wrong. If you're in the wrong, then move on. Apologize, which they never really did, at least not in any kind of substantive way that I know of. It's basically they want to, at this point, you feel that I feel that they just believe any publicity is good publicity. And even though what they're saying is absolutely wrong, it's kind of one of those things where you justify it to yourself, and then you try to convince everybody else of something you've convinced yourself of. But yeah, there's a difference between doing it yourself, like putting sexy pictures and nude pictures and things like that of yourself, of things that you want to show, and having someone just find those of you and post it out there. That is two totally different things, because one is with your consent, which you do it yourself with your consent. Another thing is without your consent. And let's go on here. And more things here. He's posting about Apollo like a schizo-parasocial fan who's mad because their Oshi's getting laid. And this is related to a recent post that she made in regards to Apollo having a family, which apparently is a bad thing. And it says, you realize Apollo has a husband, right? She wants to say I'm putting out our stuff of her, revenge stuff of her. And doxing and harassing, let's start with the facts. She's almost 40-year-old woman with a husband who lives with her parents still in their garage. You want me to be a bad person? So bad, so be it. That's not the own you think it is, Chachachilla. It really isn't. And her husband is here, of course. And there's nothing wrong with people having husbands. I mean, you have Chacha, your V-mom, who is a family woman. You also have Victoria the Sun Eater, who is a family woman. You have a lot of these people who are that. And Nick Nitro apparently is a person, which is, I don't have any issue with it. I think most people don't have an issue with it. And here it is, been busy with fixing my house upgrades and planning Nick's family. Come over, just escape me. I don't think I'll be having friends over this time, keeping the family. With Bunny Bun, I don't know how she got these either. I'll be moving to Anime Central anyways. Thought it would be good timing. Everyone, I heard that everyone, so that I kept it with family. I heard that everyone, that one confused me because I was like, what does that mean? So that's why I kept it with family like this. But next time, we'll still good for 12 p.m. CST. I guess that was a collab that we're having. Yeah, they're good, nothing to worry about. Just not as active as, and he has his own stuff to think about. That S isn't just on the table. I'm a patient person. Ooh, valid, that type of thing. So they're bringing up stuff from way in the past. Some people said she could be helping her parents for medical reasons. She's not fully able. She lies to them about her income too. So she has a family. Good for her. Exactly. This is Omar saying something that I'm saying myself. So she has a family. Good for her. You're a loser for thinking that's a bad thing. And yeah, a lot of people are just telling her, just shut up, to stop. What are you, why didn't you follow your own advice here of getting off Twitter? Obvious, most of you don't actually care about me or what happens to me, providing no real evidence. Pool of hate. Why didn't you just take that advice and actually use it to better yourself? You did not better yourself. You just got worse. Airing personal life details about someone isn't the gotcha you think it is. It just makes you look like an even bigger piece of S than people already thought you were. Here's the fun part. You're the victim. You are a victim, but it's not from Apollo or her husband or whoever else you want to blame. You're a victim of yourself. Very true. When it comes to that, they are a victim of themselves. And down here, it says, she just wanted you to shut the F up and leave her alone. Surely can't be that hard. You do realize this isn't high school anymore. Grow up and stop trying to cause more drama than you already have done. You never even been a bad person, and you've proved it time and time again. You never not been the bad person, and you've proven it time and time again. Again, people just destroying her in the comments. Why are you inviting more hatred onto yourself? Whether you're right or wrong is irrelevant at this point. You realize that you're burnt public opinion, and people aren't going to change their mind on you. I shouldn't have to give up my career because Apollo decided to lie about me. It's not about that. It's just about the way you just go about this. You don't go about this by doubling, tripling, quadrupling down. You try at the very least to let it die off and then hope that you can recover in some way. So yeah, people are roasting her, proper roasting her because of everything that she is putting out here. It's really a really bad take, a really bad thing that she's doing. There is no win here. There is no win that she's going to be taking here. She is absolutely destroying any semblance of positivity she could have ever had for anything that she would be doing in the future. A person is pretty dumb if they don't recognize the difference between a person posting their own nudes versus somebody else posting that person's nudes without permission. Like I said before. Whoa, it's almost like consent is a thing. Difference is consent, and she never denied. It's effing gross. There are many reasons you want to private S videos private. Intimacy with a partner, aspects of your living situation, being less careful about what you show about your house because it's private and intended to go to one person. Know nothing of the situation, but if they're entrusted with private adult content, they took it public, and that was their response. They're disgusting. It is a crime, by the way, in most places to do this. So yeah, how many times you gotta smack some sense to this unstable person? Talked about how bad Apollo is for having a husband and creating adult content while we have Victoria doing the same thing. That's the thing. There are many people who have, and another thing I'll remind people, the majority of female creators, at least the long-term female creators, probably already have a significant other, a family. They probably started a family, probably getting married, have been married for a while, etc. And you don't know about it. Is that a bad thing? No, that's their own personal life. But a lot of people, I mean, that is the natural order of things to get with somebody, right? So that wouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. But this is just really, really odd that she decided to come back and do this again and ruin any chances of her having anything positive again and make it so that this face, this person, this VTuber avatar, and this account will never be liked by anybody. Filian has returned, but not in the way that you expect it. I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. Filian is an independent kimono mimi VTuber based in North America, with English being her main broadcasting language. She branded herself a VTuber Alpha, etc. So she has been around for a bit. She also has decided to take a break since about December of last year. And she has been doing it more than likely. She did an ARG, of course, but more than likely she's been doing this because she is rebranding. Not necessarily of, outside of Filian, but she's having a new form that is being created for her, and that takes some time, and she decided, you know what, I'm going to take some time off for myself. Anyways, so we're going on to, not her Twitter necessarily, but this is, of course, her Twitter here. we're taking a look here at our Filian of showing that she was live. So this is what I meant by when I said she did return. Filian was live, but not for long. For now, it's obviously an April Fool's joke, but I'm glad she's doing all right. And where did she return? She returned here at Filian is found. It says she wasn't on very long. Will she be back? Or was a live short stream test? The typical Filian slip up. Nothing to see here. Move along. Glad Filian is alive and well, though. She pulled an April Fool's joke on us. Nothing to see here. We want our Filipino back. Solve the ARG. And it says, wait, was Filian live earlier? Pause, champ. So yeah, people are checking out this channel. That was the one that suddenly popped in here. Suddenly popped in some way. And this is her, of course, the social blade that I had shown you guys before many, many times. She's still getting a lot of views. I mean, not as many as she had when she was, you know, active and out and everything like that. But people are still watching her old content, waiting for her to return. She will be doing her return eventually, of course. And people here, down here, are saying, except she doesn't do kick. Nice try. Dang it, I saw this post in my notifications. Thought, oh, hey. But then I see this and I'm like, she's only ever streamed on YouTube and Twitch. Like, the thing is, more than likely, this was not necessarily a troll of anyone else, but very likely if it was her, it was an April Fool's joke. This Filian is found because the other one is Filian is lost. And this is more than likely, like it was said before, an April Fool's joke. People trying to, you know, get the community up, and her probably just trying to be like, hey, I'm still around, I'm still alive. Kind of a proof of life type of thing. And, you know, leaving real quick. It says, nice try, Filian. We all know this is a burner account that you did go live and not trying to play this off as April Fool's joke. He does have a kick account. It says, well, lol, I fell for it. Brother, is this real? So depending on what side you are on when it comes to this whole thing about is this real or is this not, it could very well be that someone is in the community being like, ha, I'm pulling a prank on you on April 1st. It could be Filian herself pulling a prank on April 1st. I wouldn't put it past Filian to actually do this. It is because Filian does have an actual account where if she did go live, it would be you know, big news and things like that on their actual account. Sometimes people create burners like this in order to do fun things like this on April 1st without really, you know, damaging the community or doing anything like that. Or also, like I said before, like many people are thinking down here as well, this could very well just be a fan just doing things to kind of drum up things on April 1st. Be like, haha, I pulled a big prank. You guys think that Filian is actually going to be out. She's not out yet. Once again, this could be either way. I'm leaning a little bit more towards now, you know, looking at everything, looking at all the information here. I'm leaning a little bit more towards that it was an April Fool's, whether it was from the community itself or whether it was from Filian themselves. It is hard to tell, really. 100%, you can't really tell. You can't really tell because I've known people to have done burner accounts before and just to do April Fool's things like that, and you know, things like that, do happen. But the main thing is here. Filian is fine. Filian is more than likely going to return. Like I said before, there are people who have been thinking things in regards to, you know, is she just leaving VTubing forever? Is she just, this hiatus going to be turning into the dreaded G word? I don't think that's going to be happening. I don't think she's necessarily been burnt out of 100%. More than likely, she just decided, hey, I'm going to be doing this reimagining of myself, new character, new everything. So I'm going to take some time off and just relax. It is with a person that has created as much content as Filian has, as long as Filian has, this is something that is not out of the ordinary to take a break, whether it be burnout, whether it be just a recentering of everything, just taking time for family, or, you know, going on vacation, whatever you want to call it. It could just be, you know, that they just wanted to take some time off. And the removal of videos is very likely due to a previous issue that she had with the artist who originally did the work that I believe she did pay for the model, but she did not get commercial rights to it. Could be some cleanup, some house cleaning, some spring cleaning, or in this case, December cleaning, whatever it is. And it's not necessarily due to any kind of copyright issue. Just they decided for whatever reason to do that cleaning up, whether it be unlisting, more than likely unlisting, because when you do something for so long and you have all this information, all this stuff that you've done in a long time, a lot of times you don't want to delete it. You'll just unlist it, which will cause these huge dips and losses of, you know, all these viewers. Because when you unlist it on YouTube, it is no longer treated in your, I mean, people can still find it if they have the link, but is no longer treated as any part of your channel, and all of your views do get removed. Same thing when you private it, same thing when you delete it, that type of thing. It'll remove all of your views from it, even though the unlisted part does allow you people that have the link to still see it. Private means that it's no longer a part of any part of YouTube's algorithm, and of course removing it does the same thing. But I think she will be back eventually. When, I don't know. But as you know, if it is, you know, what I'm thinking of a redoing of everything, you know, making a new form and everything like that, it is something that takes months to do. Just the design itself takes months to do. And getting everything organized takes months to do after you have your design and everything set up. So I think she's going to be fine. She's going to be back soon, and everything's going to be going well for Filian in the future. She brought back something from the past. Today we're talking about Azki, the V diva, the virtual diva, better known as simply as Azki, and she used to be a part of Inanaka Music along with Suisei, and she joined as a part of that to start off. She was a V singer with that to start off, and that was a V singer project, a singing project for her to start, mainly for her. And, you know, Suisei was a part of it too. She came in a little bit later, but she is part known as Gen 0, where they, you know, Genless generation is Tokino Sora, Roboko-san, Sakuramiko, Hoshimachi Suisei, before they had the whole generation thing happening. Today we're talking about her because she did, like I mentioned, bring something up from the past for a new debut. And she says, I love music and singing. Nice to meet you. Debut stream. She did a whole debut of this thing here. Let's take a look. For April 1st, she did it like a brand new streamer debuting. And this is her old Inanaka Music outfit. This is an older outfit from what I remember from Inanaka Music. She's showing tummy. I may be wrong, so let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think this was from Inanaka Music. He's doing like a debut. So yeah, she went through the whole thing of like a debut thing. All the things she's listened to, all the things she likes, the type of thing, the favorite artists, I believe, things like that. In different sections. So yeah, she basically did like a whole debut thing for April Fools, and these are the nicer April Fools things that happen during these days of, you know, just she brought back a old design to kind of just make it like a debut, and that is, I love it when they do these types of things. It is fun, and it doesn't scare the crap out of people. Google Dockies are going extinct, or at least that's what Discord is trying to do, by adding this new thing. I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. Before that, I'm going to let you know about what Discord is. Discord is an instant messaging and voice over IP, like basic voice over internet pretty much, that allows communication, voice calls, video calls, messaging, media. Communication can be private or in virtual communities called servers. Servers, a collection of persistent chat rooms and voice channels, accessed by invitation links. Discord runs on Windows, Mac OS, etc. So, what am I talking about? This popped up recently. VTuber Google Docs songs plummeting. Discord appears to be working on screenshot detection for DMs. This is for their Discord app. This is within the Discord app for phones, from what it looks like. It is just based on this. Says Big Nutty has started screen recording, has taken a screenshot. These are things that they're adding into their stuff there. And there are a patch for, there are already patches for this that, of course, you can take a look at. I'm not saying you go and do it, but, you know, the things are there. There are patches for this. It is, you know, when it's a cat and mouse game type of thing. When they find something, they can patch it out. They can do that kind of stuff, but it's primarily for apps. For apps on the Google Store, like the Google Play app of Discord, and things like that. If they actually did do that, it would be easy to, you know, find ways of not having that happen. This may very well be a April Fool's joke, may very well be that, but with Discord, it's very hard to tell. So if we find out it is a April Fool's joke, then, you know, joke's on me. If not, then, well, you know, you can always just, you know, find other ways. People who do Google Dockies won't care. People who do Google Dockies will not care. They'll find a way to do it. They'll either, you know, do it on PC or whatever, because the Google Dockies will always find a way. She is helping somebody debut. As we're talking about, Tsunomaki Watame, a female Japanese VTuber associated with Hololive, debuted as part of the 4th generation with Koko, Toa, Kanata, Luna, and today we're talking about this. Tsunomaki Watame-chan's first stream. You know, Watame is allowing them on their channel, so to speak. And here we go. Let's take a look at the first stream of theirs. Of course, it's April Fool's, by the way.
今日リスポーンしたらいつもと違う姿だったんだけど、ちょっとみんなに見せたいなと思って初配信という枠を取りました。これもうちょっと寄せた方がいいか。お手手はこんな感じです。
Very nice. I do like the design. Of course, the sailor school uniform is well, I think it's still a sailor school uniform. School uniform is a meta inside of VTubing as well, and anime overall. Ah, cute, cute. Too cute, too cute, too cute.
こんばん、どんどんどん、つのまきわためです。はじめまして。起きたらこの姿でした。はどうですか？
どうですか？
目がグリグリ。
どうですね。
でもやっぱ面影が。
I do like it. I do like it.
どうしよう。声どれぐらいにしたらいいんだろう。ちょっとこの起きた時の姿可愛すぎて。
It does. It is cute, okay. These are the people who worked on it.
あねお姉ちゃん。見てるかな今。どうかな。そうだ。そうだそうだ。みんなちょっと待ってて。あ、そうだったそうだった。
And then she did something with Shigure Ui as well, in her younger form as well. Just some marshmallow reading for both of them. So they're both there together. This is fun. It's a fun thing that she did for April Fool's, but still, I think she is going to be keeping that for the future, for different situations, for different things there. But I love that this was, like I said, an innocent thing for April Fool's, for April 1st. Very innocent. Love it. I absolutely love seeing this. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. And today we're talking about Karsonization. The reason why I do this is because I want to help VTubers. I want to help them in the way that I would have liked to have seen help when I was trying to grow, when I was small for so long. So I want to be that positivity in the VTuber community. I do know that I speak about drama and news and all that stuff, the quote-unquote drama. For me, it's just updates, news updates, and things like that, but a lot of people consider it drama, and I want to have some positive stuff out there at the very least. So today we're talking about, like I mentioned before, Karsonization, the Crab VTuber, and we are talking about here their Twitch to start out. Let's take a look at their about section. I'm just a silly little guy trying to live my best life. I also play video games and make YouTube videos as well. We're going to get to the YouTube videos in a little bit. Let's take a look at something that they were doing here.
Wait, that's the dabbing fish? Hey, fish, dab for me. Dab for the audience.
There you go.
He dabbed.
There you go.
2017 ass. Get out of here.
That was back when it was popular.
2017 where you came.
Back when it was popular. So well, I mean, kids will dab as long as they don't get made fun of, they will continue to dab. And here is their YouTube side. When I have the opportunity, of course, I will put it in the description. If not, then you can take a look here and just search this at here in the YouTube side, and you will find their actual channel here. And they have been doing things of little things here that they have: PlayStation State of Play, Super Fighting Robot. You have other clips, other sections, longer videos that they've done about the reactions to different things here, reactions to different videos, other fun things like this that you can take a look at. They also have shorts, and they also have a bit of lives that they've done, like their most recent lives here, Dispatch, Super Battle Golf, things like that. So of course, thank you so much, Ization, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way.
It again, it was to make sure that we caught it right on time, and to make sure that there was no mistaking of what was happening. Of course, that is the only reason. The only reason.
Like, keep our own underwear on, and then she was like, "Oh no, you can just take that off."
Take it off, take it off.
Excuse me, what? All right, fine, I'll take it off. And then I just sat there and waited. And my mom was in the room next to me.
He wants to take it all off?
On the edge of the bed, on the edge of the massage table, very demurely. Super
She got a massage. She got a deep tissue massage. She felt those fingers right in her special places.
I kind of already knew what was happening, but I was coping. I was coping so fucking hard. So I lie down on my back, and then the lady, she like sits down, and she's like, "Okay, spread your legs."
That is a phrase that you only want to hear in sexy time or some other form of not there. You do not want to hear some random person telling you, "Hey, you, spread your legs."
Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.